What's going on YouTube? Today, I want to talk to you about something that I'm extremely passionate about, and that is tools. I love getting good deals on tools, and today I'm going to show you some crazy deals. My name's Andy, this is Cedar River Woodworking, and welcome to the shop. So here's the reason why I'm making this video. I just recently picked up this cabinet saw, and then right after that, I found out on Grizzly they had a deal going on that I could pick up a brand new saw that was higher quality than this one for less than what I picked this up used. So I want to find these deals and pass them on to you guys. Now I know that not everybody has a use for a 2 horsepower cabinet saw, but if I find some deals like that to get you some home industrial style tools, then I'm going to share those with you. So my plan is to do maybe a project 1 week and then the next week do some tool deals. If that's a good schedule, let me know down in the comments section below. Also, if you like buying tools and getting deals on those tools, please consider subscribing. And if you're a DIYer that likes to sell projects to buy those tools, also consider subscribing. I want to thank our members that are part of the channel. We do have a giveaway coming up very shortly. It's going to be one of our next projects that come up, so make sure you stay tuned to see that project as well. These are not going to be in any particular order, so make sure that you stick around to the end of the video because there are some crazy deals. So the first one, I'm going to jump up on the bench here and I'm going to show you what that deal is. So our first deal, it's going to be lights. Shop lights are one of the most important things that you can have in your shop. Now the set of lights that I have found are just like these ones. They have a very simple clip that you can just screw into the ceiling and then the light clips into it. They are also daisy chained together, so you can put a string of 5 of these together, so you can run pretty much your entire shop off of 1 string of these lights. It is a 10-pack. They're about 34% off to begin with, but there's also a $23 coupon that you can click and save even more to upwards of 45% off of these lights. If you're in need of some shop lights, check these out. They are a great deal and you will get plenty of light in your shop. So our next deal is going to be some tape measures. These fast cap tape measures are great, and at 55% off, just under $8, they are a great thing to pick up. I know that I'm always losing my tape measures around the shop, but these ones are a great choice. There is a little panel on the side that you can write measurements on if you need them, a little sharpener built into it. It's always a good idea to have a high quality tape measure. There are fraction readings on it, and you can read it from both the left and the right side of this tape measure. At these prices, you might as well pick up more than one for your shop. For our next tool deal, I have some saw blades. This is a CMT orange saw blade. The ones that I have linked are CMT Ultimate blades. I do have a 10-inch and a 12-inch at almost 50% off. That is a great deal for these. They are combination blades, so you will be able to cross-cut and rip cut with one blade without having to change out. They're some of the best blades that I have found at the price point for beginner woodworking. They have a lot of carbide on them and they can be resharpened if you need them to be. So I would highly recommend picking up some new saw blades. They're going to greatly increase the quality of your cuts when you're in the shop. Since we just talked about saw blades, I figured a table saw would be a great thing to go along with that. This is an old Delta that I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace, but with a saw that is nearly as old as I am, that's why I'm upgrading to the new Grizzly. Like I said in the beginning, there are some deals on Grizzly right now that I will also have linked, but if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable or in a more budget-minded price points, I will have a DeWalt job site table saw linked in the description below at about 20% off. That is a great deal to get your woodworking hobby started. And with most of the shop revolving around a table saw, it is a great option to have in your shop, even at a beginner level. And here we are over at the miter station. Oh wait, we're not doing a project video today. We're talking about tools. What I'm talking about is a miter saw. So I run a Hercules miter saw, which is great, but also a very comparable one is the DeWalt DWS 779. It has a lot of the same features, and if your saw only goes up to 45 degrees or it doesn't have a bevel function, this is a great item that you can pick up. And at almost 40% off, it is an incredible deal that you can upgrade your tools in your shop. If you were to pair one of these CMT blades with a miter saw like I have here, you're going to be absolutely unstoppable, and you're going to be able to create anything that you can imagine. So the next thing that we have is a palm router. This Bosch palm router is nearly 30% off. A palm router is going to be good for making edge details, and you can even make some mortise and tenon joinery with it. It's more like floating tenon joinery, but they are powerful enough at 1 horsepower that you can do some amazing things with these things. I would highly recommend picking one up because adding edge details to your projects will help make the professionalism even higher on any project that you build. So for our next project, I don't have it here in the shop with me, but it is a Genmitsu CNC machine. So if you have one of these palm routers, a Genmitsu has a mount that you can add a palm router onto and make it even more powerful. So with the Bosch that we just showed, it is a 1 horsepower motor, so it will be able to hog through anything that you want. Now, if you have a CNC, you can do all kinds of really, really cool things. You can shape materials 10 times faster than you can do by hand, or you can have it running in the background while you're doing other projects, and you can really, really increase the efficiency of your shop. But also, if you have a CNC, you can batch out a lot of the same things that will be absolutely identical. And there are plenty of shops that are on Etsy right now that only run their shop based off of a CNC machine, and they make an incredible amount of money. So if you've been thinking about picking up a CNC, this is a great opportunity with 10% off of one of the most affordable machines that are out there. So consider checking out one of those. The next thing that I have for you falls into the hand tool category, and it is this Rex Betty chisel set. So this is a 6 chisel set that comes from a 38 millimeter all the way down to a 6 millimeter chisel. This has been my main set that I've used. I have really abused these things, but they have been great so far. Now, it's not the highest quality steel, so you can always go up to a Marples, which is made by Irwin, and they have a higher quality steel that they have available. They do have a deal on those, but for now, we're talking about budget, and this Rex Betty set is great. And it comes with a hone and a stone, so if you don't have those sharpenings, this can be a set for you until you get a nice sharpening kit. These are at a 28% discount, and there's also an additional 20% discount that you can click, and that's really going to bring down the price on these for an affordable set of chisels. Now finally, I have a drill and driver set. These are a DeWalt branded. If you couldn't tell, I like DeWalt. If you have a different brand that you would like me to keep an eye out for and you've made it this far in the video, make sure that you start off your comment with that brand, and I will make sure that I keep an eye out for that particular brand and deals that may be out there. But anyways, these drill and driver set are 42% off. So you may want to check these out at just over $100. They are a great set that you can have that are going to last you a very long time. And if you're doing the DIY projects like I have that include pocket holes and other things like that where you need to drive some screws, it's a great set to have. You can set a drill bit in the drill and a driver in the bit driver, and you can be very, very efficient with your jobs. Anyways, that is about it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to get more tool deals like these in the future. Anyways, for now, my name is Andy. This has been Cedar River Woodworking, and we'll see you in the next video.